Hey, my bad. Things just adding this plugin just went out. So we back. We back. Um yeah, so I talking about Draymond, he took responsibility. He I think spoke from his heart. He acknowledged I think everything that you would want a person to acknowledge from obviously Jordan to the team, to the organization, to the league. I mean, what more could you want? And I don't know if people will really pick up on this and really will acknowledge that when you do wrong, this is how you do right. You know what I mean? I mean, there was a part where he talked about his family and like he talked about how Jordan's family has to look at this. And then he talked about his family and how they would feel or does feel, with his wife, and he has, I believe, at least one child. So I just love that he was just honest, direct, telling you what it is, what it's not. And I think where I left off in the press conference, he was ending with his speech, and then he was going to take questions. And so, ideally, I think I read the whole press conference, or at least an article that talked about the press conference. So I'm not sure how much I missed, and it may change what I think, but overall, I just want to use this as a moment to show how you do have to keep your emotions in check. And as an artist, let's be real. Nobody knows if you're going to go huge, if you're going to be global. You know what I mean? Let's be respectful to every person that is an artist and starts out. Just for people to know you locally is a dope thing, right? And if you get more than that, I mean, it's definitely a blessing. Okay, it's a blessing, and to get paid to do what you love to do for anything, but in this context, for music, for writing, for playing, whatever it is that you do, is huge. And so I think we have to constantly think, no matter what level you're on, you must always know people are watching. You have to keep yourself in check. You can't allow your emotions to dictate what you do. Now, that is not only in a situation where Jordan says something, and I don't know whether it was disrespectful or not, this and that and the third, who knows? Maybe he shouldn't have said it. He did. Maybe it was a joke, but there's no reason, unless someone is attacking you, that you put your hands on anyone, right? So Draymond, like, I mean, he said it. He shouldn't have done it. It's something he regrets. He spoke about that he had something going on with him, and he didn't disclose what it was, but he know he didn't he didn't use it as an excuse either. So I love that he kept that private, but he acknowledged, like, hey, yeah, there were some stuff going on, and whatever Jordan said just ignited him. And when I think about my young self, even though I'm not the type of person that would do this or have done this, because I never think anything is that crazy for me to, like, yo, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, like, nah. Um, so you got to keep yourself in check. People are gonna talk, and say stuff to you. I mean, we have the internet. Don't read the comments, as they say. I feel like no matter what level you are, something like the comments can explode on you, you know. But when you're out, you're doing a show, you're at an event, whether you're in artist mode or not, you're always in artist mode. So you have to always keep your cool, keep your emotions in check. And when you feel like that you're not, you gotta let someone know. You have to let someone know. I think that is a part that people take for granted. Whether you have homies, your home girls, your partner, you have to tell someone that when you're not right, because the moment they know, then they have an obligation to support you and, hey, we need to move you, we need to do this, we need to, whatever the case is, so you don't make a fool of yourself, so you don't disrespect anyone that you don't want to disrespect. And so again, teachable moment with the Draymond Green situation. I really, 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 really appreciate him. Like I said, I'm a Warriors fan. It's about Draymond, Steph, and Clay, man. These are guys that I wish that I would love to or wished I could play with. Back in the day, I had a dream of playing ball, going to the NBA, and I was quite good, I do say. Um, and I have that defensive mind like Draymond does. But I was a guard, you know what I mean? So I had to really work on my shot and things. But you know, imagine someone like, I don't know, Scottie Pippen with a Dennis Rodman and a Draymond Green, but like a Jason Kidd or a Chris Paul. You know what I mean? Handles, quick first step, pace of the game, love to pass before I shoot, could get to the hole anytime I want. But I play defense, man. I love to play defense. So I just really love it when people, take responsibility and they acknowledge every part of the situation. And Draymond did that. So again, teachable moment for every artist that's watching. Keep yourself in check no matter what level you're on, because the camera, I don't know how to do it. The camera is always on. All right. So let's get into this music, man. I have my chat over here. Ain't nothing going on in here. So I think I can really just keep things kind of cool. Why is this going off? Let's see what this is. Oh, that's my homie. All right, so cool. Yeah, so I really want to play the record I did last night on IG, but I'm gonna do the last joint. So let's see. Okay, so everything is working. Everything is working. So just so y'all know, man, again, I'm using volume to do everything that I love to do. I'll bring you into the studio. We'll work on records, we'll produce, we'll mix, we'll talk about things like this, ideally sports, probably family stuff, things that are dear to me, interests that are dear to me, just try to be a bit personable with you and the things that I like and enjoy, but bring you into my world. So, there'll be talking, there'll be creativity things going on, and then obviously tips to teach you how to be a leader in the music business, right? I believe everything in me that music has made me the man that I am. And it's amazing. And so I casually talk about it, but now I want to talk about it intently. You know what I mean? So anytime that I can make parallels, I will, like I did with the Draymond Green situation. And I hope that you just get these tips, man. Get these tips, all right? So I'm gonna just kind of walk through this record that I did so far. It's still in the early stages, but I like what I'm doing. So once I figure out how to share screen on OBS and add my little video creativity, because it's not in the budget to go back to Ecamm Live. Like, I love that joint. If y'all was following me and seeing the lives I was doing last year, oh man, Ecamm Live was fire. But had to let it go. Couldn't fit in the budget right now. But I am really diving into OBS. And so I know you can share the screen, but I haven't figured out how to do that. So I might be doing that this afternoon watching videos. So I want to talk about one thing in music. So I'm in elite clubs like fatherhood, parenthood, being a musician, being a full-time musician, following your dreams, going to school. You know what I mean? These are elite clubs, but I think one of the biggest elite club that I'm in is the disability club. And to be more specific, the Invisible Disability Club. So I deal with quite a few autoimmune conditions, starting with GI stuff like gastroparesis. I recently got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I'm currently dealing with some chest issues that I still don't know the cause. And so this has allowed me to pivot greatly in my music business. Again, I've been full-time for 3 years now. It's been very fulfilling, but very difficult all at the same time. And one thing that I've been very focused on, probably because I needed to due to my health, is finding the right tools to help me create more efficiently, faster, better in some ways, and figuring out what I like, and how I like to do. I've been producing since, I don't know, the early 2000s. I've been an artist for about 12 years. I'm about to put out my 10th project. And probably the last 7 years or so, I have really stepped back from production. Like, usually each record I produce something, but I've been getting more into the lease beats or working with producers, right? And so I finally got back in it. And because I'm a musician, band geek, clarinet, second chair, hey, let's go. Playing guitar for 18 years. I've been really moving with the bass, as well. So I do have a bass. It's an old joint though. I need to get like a new. Self-taught, but I'm a musician. I know music. I remember when I first started production, I used to use the piano roll and write all my notes in for every track, every instrument. And so I had this thing about using certain tools to help me create. And one of those joints are MIDI files. Bruh, I love me some MIDI files. Shout out to Unison. I love them. They have been very, very supportive for me. Quality plugins, from the Drum Monkey to the was it something Wizard? Just brilliant. Shout out to Cymatics. They're probably my first production community when I got back into production. And just their quality samples. They do have some MIDI stuff, but they just quality samples, man. And what else? What other plugin I use? Captain. What is it? Captain Chords, Captain Beat. I forget what it is. But yeah, don't be afraid to use tools to help you. For me, all of these conditions has definitely taken away from my creativity. I can't just go like I used to. I feel like in a lot of ways, if you're a musician, you know this, or any creative is trying to get what's in your head to the DAW. And it's been difficult to do that due to my health, because the pain is intense, it's daily. Though there's a foundation of like, I know this is gonna hurt, I know this is gonna feel bad, you know what I mean? Then there's this cognitive issues that I have, so it is just very hard to just flow, to just do what I just do, you know what I mean? And these things have helped me greatly to spark that inspiration. And like I said, I used to be very against, any AI plugin or MIDI files, unless like I was with the musician, I saw him do it, and it was like, yo, here, Jay, take this, and then you can, add this to another virtual instrument. But I'm loving a lot of the tools, all the tools that I'm using that helps me create. And as always, it's about perspective. So my perspective changed to where when I use an AI plugin like Drum Monkey, it's a plugin in Unison that will create drum patterns for a specific genre. And it comes with samples already loaded in. Like, you could do anything you want with this joint in terms of drums, right? Like, you can generate MIDI files. It gives you a groove, and then you can tweak that, do whatever you want. But to me, instead of looking like that's cheating, like I should be on the pads or I should be in the piano roll, I'm like, it's like having a live drummer in front of you, and I'm like, yo, just play something, and I'll just go off of it, pick up my guitar and start playing. You know what I mean? Like, that to me is how I look at it now. Their wizard joint. I feel bad. I'm saying like wizard joint. I feel like I should definitely be saying it. And see, and if y'all could see, I forgot that was supposed to be on my agenda. MIDI wizard. There we go. So this will come up with chords or melodies for any specific genre. It's like having a keyboardist, and I just be like, yo, play something, and I sample it, or I build off of it, and I can change it where I want to change it. So all these tools, man, I'm loving it. So it's all about perspective. I feel like I was just long-winded on that, but it's all good. So this is the record that I did after my joint, the joint I did on IG. Now I kind of jacked it up in the beginning, and this is where, so I'm a Reason user. Shout out to Reason. I've been using Reason since Reason 3, I think. Might have been 2, to be honest, but I've been using it since the beginning. Started with Fruity Loops, liked it, but when I saw Reason and it gave you the real virtual aspect of what hardware is, I loved it. You know what I mean? So I've been away from it because I started using Logic once I started using a Mac, and then I got back into it. And so now I'm using Reason. You can use it as a plugin in other DAWs, which is phenomenal. And so this new Reason 12 has this joint called the Chord Sequencer. Bruh, this joint is phenomenal. It just gives you everything you need up front to create dope chord progressions and unusual chord progressions. And so when I was using it, I was hearing what I wanted, but the timing was jacked up, and then I finally figured it out. And so the other thing too was the sound that I used initially. It wasn't what I wanted. And so if we go back to the keys, I changed that sound. It was like a rose. So a Reason they give you, or you can go through packs. And I found this dope sounding rose pack. Excuse me, but certain chords wouldn't play, and I just got tired of messing with it. So I was like, bump it, I'm gonna switch it to just a different keyboard. So I went with these keys, and I like them. I'm gonna play with it a bit more, but I like them. And then I found this pad. Shout out to Slate Digital. Shout out to my guy Sertron the Great. He put me on, confirmed that I needed to start using Slate plugins, bruh. I love Waves. I've been using Waves a lot. Waves has been having the best sales during the pandemic, so making things very affordable. And so I've been building on that, but I finally started using Slate, and man, out the box, it just gives me everything that I've been looking for. That when using Waves, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I be trying to do so much to get what I need, but with Slate, I can just do it. Like, it's not much thought now that I've been pretty familiar. So yeah, this sound right here is called Broken Glass. I can't read that. Marima. But I love it. It gives like a little airiness. And this is the Drum Monkey plugin. So I just created, let me see, actually. I think this is an R&B. Yeah, so this is an R&B genre. And this is what came up. And I was like, okay, I like this. I like this. And so this is what we came up with. Actually, before I start playing, I want to add a bass line to it. Because I really thought I did already. So we're just going to add a bass line. I'm using the Ample Bass P Lite 2. It's a free plugin I found from somewhere. Check this out. It's dope, right? So what I'm gonna do is, I forgot what key this is. I'm gonna use this Reason plugin that allows you to generate a bass line. So I've been using that lately just to get familiar with it. And I'm digging it, but let me check to see what key this is. I got a plug-in for that too, y'all. I got a plug-in. My bad, yo. I had to change the settings, so my mixed in key plugin that will tell me the key and the tempo. It needs to hear from my monitor, so that's why I stopped the music and I accidentally cut myself off. All right, here we go. All right, so I keep forgetting that in order to do these live streams, I'll do it through the computer. And this is how this mixing key plugin picks up on what I'm doing. And so I'll have to make an MP3 of the joint. Always make sure that I'm in the right key. And I don't have time to do that joint no more, man. You know, usually, you know, I'll if I'm on the guitar, then I'll figure it out. I know my scales for the most part. I'll do that on keyboard as well. But again, tools, man, tools to make you work better and efficiently. I don't mess around no more. I really don't. I feel like I have every tool now that I need that will, give me what I need to just move. If I need something, okay, boom, let me put this plug in on. If I need this, boom, let me put this plug in on it. So I'm very excited about that. All right, so what am I doing? Mixed in key samples. Creating a folder. Sample. Saving the MP3. How's my hair looking? I washed my hair this morning. Put this new mousse in it. Shout out to my wifey. Feel like it's doing this thing. Brother need a haircut though. And shout out to my boys. I love y'all. Jason, Jameis, rest in heaven. I usually start the show with that, and I forgot. So my bad. Always got to shout out those that you love, man. I never really needed any motivation for why I do stuff, but, the people I love, man, definitely give me more of a reason, All right, so got the track. Bring it over here, dropping drag. It's analyzing. It say we in E minor. Say the tempo 136, but because y'all, I still be like, this thing, how does it do it? It doesn't know that it's, it how does it know that that's correct? How? It's just really dope. So it says that the tempo is 136, but if you do half of that, it's at 68. So both of those are right. So I'm actually at 68. So we're in E minor. So I just wanted to make sure I was in the right key. I knew it was E, but I wasn't quite sure. So what were we doing? We doing a bass line. Okay. So I want to show y'all this Reason plugin. It's called a bass generator. If you don't know about it, joint insane, bro. Listen to this. Now I'm not in the right key or anything either, so don't judge me yet. Now, if I hit this button called randomize, now I can still manipulate this in the generator, right? But this just gives me at a click of a button and there's patterns. So this is like pattern 1. I could do 2 up to 8. Kind of like this. It's a little funky. All right, so one thing that I don't like is that I have to use I don't even know what it's called, a MIDI plugin freeze to record this dope lick. So I'm hoping in the coming weeks, months, that I won't have to use this because Reason has figured out a way to make it happen. So here we go. I'm just recording this so I can record the MIDI of this lick. All right, so all I do is then drag it over into um, my bass track, and I just want to get um, a bass so I can just play a little bit, and then I'll go back to the drink. And we're gonna end it for the day. You know what I mean? I started late. Today's crazy. Like I said, I'm pushing through. I do not feel my best, but I'm trying to get back in the swing. Yeah. So I'm trying to get back in the habit of labeling my regions. For my my tracks. So I'm just labeling those right now. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, so now I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna vibe out a little bit. Cause the whole goal for the day was really just to practice some. But I have to mute this. So let's see what we get, y'all. Yeah, man. Not bad for a guy who's rusty, right? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, so we got a little something right there. So I'm gonna bring y'all back to the joint I did last night. I call it Lo-Fi Lost. Just a little something to, save the file. I usually do dates. I've gotten into that now. I remember when I first started, I used to name a track whatever I was doing. Example I always use on this is I remember a specific time where I was making beats and I was washing clothes, so I called it doing laundry. You know what I mean? So, all right, so let's check this record out. This joint is fire, y'all. This joint is fire. So yeah, this is me playing. So Rose. Tempo is 70. So I think the last one we did was about 68. So I decided to go down a little bit. But listen to that. Ooh. And I wanna mess around with some other patterns, but this is just what I did. Just add the bass line. And I'm just playing with the chords. Nothing fancy. I might do something. I might use a generator. I might play. I don't know. All right. Then I added a vocal. So I'm vibe off of this right now. We ain't gonna put the drums in yet. All right, here we go. Just vibe with me, y'all. Can't hear me on the mic. That's weird. I gotta figure that out. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all today. It was fun. I'll be back on Wednesday, Lord willing, noon. Let's do this again. Let's keep it going. Just rebuild my community. Thanks for all the followers that I have here on Volume. Shout out to the Volume family, the support. I haven't seen y'all in a minute, so I know y'all probably like, yo, where's Jastin? Yeah, we'll see what we'll do with this, man. But right now, I just want to vibe out on it. It really is something sexy. And I can do a lot on this. So we'll see as it evolves. I forgot one other thing that I do want to share is I will be doing my podcast Artist to Artist on here. So again, I'm going to figure out OBS and all the things I can do to make things dope looking, much as possible. But I'm really looking forward to it, man. So y'all have a good day. Much prayers to you. Love. Stay healthy. Stay strong. Protect your peace, man. And I'm out. Y'all have a good day, man.